we hook the elephant. First hook the nose. The first circle of the nose is a circular stitch. 6 short needles. Loop stitch type. Wrap the thread around your finger twice. This forms a circle. Let's get our hands on the line. We can hold the crochet hook like this, or you could hold it like this. 2, one's liking. Now let's get the needle. Crochet through the circle. Crochet hook a coil, over. Crochet with the coil. Finish this loop on the crochet hook. This is the loop stitch. We need to hook 6 short needles for the first turn. Now let's hook the first short needle. Crochet through the circle. Wire coil over here. Now there are 2 coils on the crochet hook. Crochet hook a coil. Finish these 2 coils. The V shape is formed here. It's just a short stitch. Which is the first stitch on the first lap? Let's make a mark with a marker. Second pin. The third short pin. The fourth short needle. Fifth pin. The sixth short needle. After hook, we can also count if it's 6 short needles. A V shape is a short stitch. Let's count if it's 6 V's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 short stitches. After the hook, we'll tighten the coil. The way to wind the coil is to pull the wire first. See which of these 2 circles is moving. CE. It's the circle that's moving. We're gonna pull this one along. And then the coil tightens. Let's pull this one on this one. Finish this thread. Cut off the threads. This is the winding. Every lap, we're all going to end the circle with a drawing. Drawing pin. I hooked it here on the first stitch of the circle. That's when we add the marking button. This position, off. We take off the marker. Hook a draw pin at the location of the marked buckle. The drawing needle is a crochet hook that brings a coil over. Put this coil directly. Take this loop from the original crochet hook. This is a drawing needle. Since the drawing pin does not count as a pin in the circle, and to make the connection look better, we can tighten the needle. The way to tighten it is to pull it this way. This makes the pin of the drawer very small. On the second loop of the hook, we just need to hook. This is just the last stitch. I don't need to worry about this drawing pin here. So the first lap is done. The second round is to pick the back half. That is, away from us. And this half stitch. A stitch is a V shape. It's made of 2.5 needles. The side closer to ourselves is called the first half stitch. The half stitch away from us is called the second half stitch. We're gonna hook the second round here in the back half. Each back half stitch hooks a short stitch. Now let's hook the second loop. Each turn starts with a standing pin. That's a lock pin. The hook method of the standing stitch is to crochet the thread in a circle. Bring out this loop on the crochet hook. The V-shaped form here is a standing pin. Where we pulled last time. That's the first stitch from the last lap. It's the same pin that marked the last circle. Pick the back half stitch. Let's hook the first short needle. Crochet through. The stitching of the back half of the stitch. Bring a coil. Crochet with the second coil. Finish these 2 coils. This is the first stitch. Marking buckle. Pick the back half stitch. Hook the second short needle. We have one first half left here. Never mind that. Pick the back half stitch. Hook the third short needle. Pick the back half stitch. Hook the fourth short needle. Pick the back half stitch. Hook the fifth short needle. Pick the back half stitch. Hook the sixth short needle. Here's the rest of the lead pin. We don't have to worry about. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten the pin of the drawer. That completes the second lap. This is a face. Let's just pop this side out. Because now it's in the shape. The third circle is made up of 2 sets of 2 short pins, a plus needle composition. There are 8 stitches in all. Now let's hook the first group. First hook a standing pin. Hook the first short needle in the place of the drawer. Marking buckle. Second pin. 1 plus pin. 2 added stitches to hook 2 short stitches into the same stitch. This is the first short stitch of the stitch. Insert the crochet into the same stitch. Hook the second short needle. See, there are 2 short stitches in the stitch. This is a plus pin. That's the end of the first set. The second set of 2 short needles. One plus pin. That's the end of the third loop. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten the pin of the drawer. The fourth round is to hook a short needle on each pin. There are 8 stitches in all. First, hook a standing pin. Hook the first short needle in the place of the drawer. Marking buckle. Second pin. This circle is full of short stitches. The fourth loop is alpha. Remove the mark buckle at the mark buckle position. Pull to end the circle. Tighten the pin of the drawer. The fifth circle is made up of 2 sets of 3 short pins, a plus needle composition. There are 10 needles in all. Now let's hook the first group. First, hook a standing pin. Hook the first short needle in the place of the drawer. Marking buckle. Second pin. The third short pin. 1 plus pin. Adding a stitch is in the same stitch. Hook 2 short needles. The first set of hook is alpha. The second set of 3 short stitches. One plus pin. That's the end of the fifth loop. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten the pin of the drawer. The sixth circle is to hook a short needle on each pin. There are 10 needles in all. First, hook a standing pin. Hook the first short needle in the place of the drawer. Marking buckle. Second pin. This circle is full of short stitches. The sixth loop is alpha. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten the pin of the drawer. The seventh loop is made up of 2 sets of 4 short pins, a plus needle composition. There are 12 needles in all. Now let's hook the first group. First, hook a standing pin. Hook the first short needle in the place of the drawer. Marking buckle. Second pin. The third short pin. The fourth short needle. 1 plus pin. The first set of hook is alpha. And then there's another set. We'll hook it up together. The seventh loop is alpha. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten the pin of the drawer. Laps 8 and 9 are the same. Is to hook a short needle on each stitch. Each round is 12 stitches. First hook a standing pin. Hook the first short needle in the place of the drawer. Marking buckle. Second pin. The third short pin. These two circles are all short stitches. We'll hook it up together. The ninth loop is alpha. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten the pin of the drawer. The 10th round is made up of 2 sets of 5 short pins. A plus needle composition. 14 stitches in all. Now let's hook the first group. First hook a standing pin. Hook the first short needle in the place of the drawer. Marking buckle. Second short needle and third short needle. The fourth short needle. The fifth short needle adds a stitch. The first set of hook is alpha. And then there's another set. We'll hook it up together. The 10th hook is alpha. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. And off, drawing. This circle tightens the pin of the drawer. This is the end of the nurse hook. We don't need to leave a line. So here's another drawing pin. The short line hides the line. And now the nose is complete. Now let's hook up the 4 legs of the space. First, the first loop is a loop stitch. 6 short needles. The first short stitch. Marking buckle. Second pin. Hook 6 short needles all the way. Tightening coil. Cut off the wire ends. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten the pin of the drawer. The second circle is made up of 6 pins. There are 12 needles in all. First hook a standing pin. Hook the first needle on the draw. To add stitches to hook 2 short stitches into the same stitch. On the first stitch, put a marker button here. Second addition. That's 6 extra shorts. The second loop is over. Remove the mark buckle at the mark buckle position. And after drawing this circle, tighten the pin of the draw. The third loop is made up of 6 groups. A short needle, a plus needle composition. That's 18 stitches. Now let's check the first group. Start with a standing pin. Hook a short needle where the lead is drawn. Marking buckle. 1 plus pin. The first set of hook is alpha. The second set of a short needle. 1 plus pin. The second set of hook is alpha. Then there are 4 more groups. We'll hook it up together. The third loop is alpha. Remove the mark buckle at the mark buckle position. And after drawing this circle, tighten the pin of the draw. Hook another drawing pin. Leave thread to close broken thread. This is where the bottom of the 4 feet are connected. Now we're going to hook the elephant with 4 legs. 3 of them will direct these connections. One of the long lines is a continuous line. Keep the hook down. First of all, the first loop is a loop stitch. 6 short needles. The first short stitch. Marking buckle. Second pin. The third short pin. The fourth short needle. Fifth pin. The sixth short needle. Tightening coil. Cut the stash line. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. And after drawing, this circle tightens the pin of the draw. The second circle is made up of 6 pins. There are 12 needles in all. First hook a standing pin. Hook the first needle on the draw. To add stitches to hook 2 short stitches into the same stitch. Add a marker button here on the first pin. Second addition. Add the third needle. 6 plus needle. After hook, remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle, and drawing. This circle tightens the pin of the drawer. The third turn is to pick the back half of the needle to hook. 1 short stitch for every half stitch. One of our stitches is a V shape. This side, the side closer to ourselves, is called the first half stitch. The side away from us is called the back half stitch. This third turn, we're gonna pick this back half for the hook. 12 short needles. First hook a standing pin. Pick the last half of the pin here from the drawer. Hook the first short needle. Marking buckle. Second pin. Pick the back half stitch. The third short pin. This whole circle is hooked like this. The third loop is alpha. Remove the mark buckle at the mark buckle position. And drawing. This circle tightens the pin of the drawer. Fourth lap is the same. Is to hook a short needle on each stitch. Each round is 12 stitches. First hook a standing pin. Hook the first short needle in the place of the drawer. Marking buckle. Second pin. These two circles are all short stitches. We'll hook it up together. The fourth loop is alpha. Remove the mark buckle at the mark buckle position. And drawing. This circle tightens the pin of the drawer. 3 of the legs are to break the wire and hide it. 1 foot is the line. Continuing hook. Now what we're demonstrating here is the hidden line. This 4. Let's hook another drawing pin. Leave a line. Disconnection. Hide the thread in. So 1 leg is complete. We'll hook the other 3. Remember the last one is to leave the wire and not break it. After the 4-legged hook, we'll leave a line here on the 4th foot and continue the hook. Now let's hook round 6. The 5th lap is to connect all 4 legs. The method of connection is: first of all, this is the leg of the streamline. Start with this foot. Hook 9 short needles along this foot first. Hook 2 more log pins. Connect the second foot. On the second foot, hook 9 short needles. Hook another log pin. Then add a third foot. Hook 9 short pins on the third foot. Hook 2 more log pins. Take the 4th foot. Hook 9 short pins on the 4th foot. Finally, hook a lock pin. Back to the first 4. The position of the first stitch. Hook a drawing needle. This completes the circle. Now we hook. This one's 9 short pins on the first 4. First hook a standing pin. Hook the first short needle in the place of the draw. Marking buckle. Second pin. The third short pin. There are 9 short hooks. After 9 short hooks, there are 3 stitches left here. 3 stitches. Don't worry about it for a moment. Hook another lock pin. 2 locking pins. This is the place. Then we take the second 4. From this place of pulling. Crochet through this stitch. Hook the first short needle. Second pin. The third short pin. There are 9 short hooks. There are still 3 stitches left after the hook. We hook up here. Hook another lock pin. Hook the lock needle. Take the third 4 and hook 9 short needles. It's still in the same place. Re-entrant needle. That's the first or the last shot. Crochet straight through this entire stitch. Hook a short needle like this. This is the first short pin on the third 4. Second pin. The same is hooked with 9 short needles. After 9 short hooks, hook 2 more lock pins. Connect the last 4. Hook 9 short needles. Fourth leg. After these 9 short hooks are done, it's here. Let's hook another pin. Finally connect the first 4. Add the mark button to the first 4, here. The first short pin of the first 4. Hook a drawing needle. Tighten the pin of the draw. In this case, the 5th up is done. The 5th rib is alpha. That's it. We'll pull it right here where the first needle was. Tighten the pin of the draw. The 6th circle is around here. Each stitch is hooked with a short needle. 42 stitches in all. on the lock pin. Let's pick this half stitch on the outside. Hook the short needle. The rest of the insert inside this back half stitch. It's for the stomach stitches. First hook a standing pin. Hook the first short needle in the place of the draw. Marking buckle. Second pin. The third short pin. Keep the hook short. Now it's time for the lock pin. We pick the top half stitch to hook the short one. Here are 2 lock pins. Crochet through the first half of the stitch. Hook short needle. Second lock pin. Then hook a short needle on the second foot. You must be careful not to miss the short needle. We'll hook the circle in this way. The 6th loop is over. Remove marker buckle. On the marker buckle, draw the end at the mark button position. This circle tightens the pin of the draw. The 7th turn is to hook a short needle on each pin. 42 stitches in all. First hook a standing pin. At the point of the draw, hook the first short needle. Marking buckle. Second pin. The third short pin. We'll finish this loop together. The 7th loop is over. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle, and after drawing, this circle tightens the pin of the draw. The 8th round is the first 17 short stitches, plus an elephant's trunk. Simultaneously, the pin under the elephant's trunk and the main stitch of crochet thread at the same time. Go through these 2 stitches to hook the short stitch. She'll put the bottom half of the elephant's trunk. Hook it into the main body. There are 7 hooks here. When you done hook the other 18 stitches, make sure you count the needles well here. This ensures that the elephant's trunk is straight in front of it. We can find the location first, then put the button. Now let's hook a standing pin. 17 more short stitches. Finish the 17 short stitches to the position of the elephant's trunk. We take off the marker. Crochet through both of these symmetrical stitches at the same time. Hook first. Here the wire pulls its wire coil a little tighter. Hook the first short needle. Then go down. Symmetrical 2 stitches. Second pin. There are 7 short needles. This is the last shot. In this case, the bottom half of an elephant's trunk is already connected. Let's take a look at what it looks like on the surface. Then we hook the remaining 18 short needles. Make sure you see it, which stitch is already hooked. Do not hook repeat. 印章, we can count if there are 18 short needles left. 18 stitches. After hook, to make sure we don't miss a needle, we can count if it's 42 short needles. That's the end of the 8th circle. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten the pin of the drawer. The 9th circle is the hook 17 short pins, plus the nice 7 short pins in the nice. Then continue back to the main hook 18 short stitches. This round is also 40 stitches. First hook a standing pin. Hook the first short needle in the place of the drawer. Marking buckle. Second pin. Keep the hook short. Hook into this place. This one place. You can put a marker on this place first. Just hook up to the 17 short pin and start here. Start with the 18 short pin. It's just a hook on the nice. Now we hook up here together. Hook to the 17 short needle. We can count if there are 17 short needles here, because to keep the nurse straight in front. So we want to be accurate here. Then we put 7 short needles on the nose. The other half of the nose. Hook the needle around the other half of the nose like this. 7 short needle hook in the nose are gone. We can also count if it's 7 short needles. In this case, then go back to the main body and hook down. All the way to the end is 18 short stitches. We can also count them first, then make a mark. The 难的比赛法. Remove the mark buckle at the mark buckle position. And F. Drawing. This circle tightens the pin of the drawer. Let's not hook down here. Let's stitch up the belly first. Now let's sew the bottom of the belly to the top of the feet. The method of sewing is 1 stitch for 1 stitch. Like when you lock the pin. With the lock pin, the rest of the back half is stitched together. This belly the circle. That's exactly 18 stitches. There are also 18 stitches in the belly. So we have to get it right when we sew. 1 stitch. We're gonna have to sew 2 more times around these corners. So there are no holes left. Now let's start sewing. Now let's sew up the belly. This side of the stomach is facing the bottom, which is facing outward. Here we're going to do the exact stitch. There are 3 needles in each fold. In this case, pass the needle through the stitches of the stomach and feet at the same time. We'll tie a knot for the first stitch. Three stitches on each fold. That's the first stitch right there. 1 for 1 second. Third stitch. Then came mouth. This position of the lock pin. In some places, there is a lock pin in the front and back. 往either side are 2 locking pins. The last half of what we have left. Look, here's the first back half stitch. Second back half stitch. We go through the next stitch in the belly. And then through the back half of the lock needle. Sew like this. We could sew this place 2 more times. Because it's the corner. Fear of holes. Then the next stitch. And the second lock stitch the back half of the stitch. This is also the corner. We'll sew twice more. Then 3 stitches on the second fold. We can just make sure it's 1, 2, 3, 3. The first and the last shot. We sew twice more. Second stitch. Third stitch. Around the corner again. So this is the third stitch of each fold. We'll sew twice more. And then there's the log pin right in front. Back half stitch. Let's find out where the back half of this needle is. If you can't see, you can go ahead and look at the line right in the middle. Here. This is the first half of a log pin straight ahead. Let's find the corresponding back half stitch. You see the corresponding back half of the needle is right here. 2 more stitches, here. We draw it the same way. Finish sewing the remaining to feet. Finally, we tie a knot. And then the belly is done. Here we give the elephant its feet and trunk first. Padded cotton. With the filler here in the nice, we add wire. This way the nose can adjust its shape. That's what we can do if we want it to stick up. After adding filler cotton and wire, let's keep going down the hole. The 10 to the 12th lap are the same. Is to hook a short needle on each stitch. Each round is 42 stitches. First hook a standing pin. Hook the first short needle in the place of the draw. Marking buckle. Second pin. The third short pin. These are all short stitches. We'll hook it up together. The 12th hook is over. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten the pin of the draw. The 13th lap is made up of 6 groups, 5 short needles. A reduction stitch is composed, 36 needles in all. Now let's hook the first group. First hook a standing pin. Hook the first short needle in the place of the draw. Marking buckle. Second pin. The third short pin. The fourth short pin. Fifth pin. 1 reducer. Reducing stitches to adjust the outer half of the 2 stitches. The outer half of the needle is nearer our inside. This half stitch. The outer half of 2 consecutive stitches. With a coil, finish these 2 outer half stitches. Crochet with the second coil. Finish the remaining 2 coils. This is a reducer. That's the end of the first set. Then we'll hook the second group. 5 short needles. 1 reducer. The second set of hook is alpha. Then there are 4 more groups. We'll hook it up together. The 13th loop is alpha. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten the pin of the drawer. The 14th lap is made up of 6 groups. 2 short needles. 1 reducer. Composed of 2 short needles. There are 30 needles in all. Now let's hook the first group. First hook a standing pin. Hook the first short needle in the place of the drawer. Marking buckle. Second pin. 1 reducer. Two short needles. That's the end of the first hook. Then hook the second set. 2 short needles. 1 reducer. Two short needles. The second set of hook is alpha. Then there are 4 more groups. We'll hook it up together. The 14th loop is alpha. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten the pin of the drawer. The 15th lap is made up of 6 groups. 3 short needles. A reduction stitch is composed. That's 24 shots in all. Now let's hook the first group. First hook a standing pin. Hook the first short needle in the place of the drawer. Marking buckle. Second pin. The third short pin. 1 reducer. That's the end of the first hook. Then there are 5 more groups. We'll hook it up together. The 15th loop is alpha. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten the pin of the drawer. The 16th lap is made up of 6 groups. A short needle. 1 reducer. A short needle composition. That's 18 stitches. Now let's hook the first group. First hook a standing pin. Hook the first short needle in the place of the drawer. Marking buckle. 1 reducer. A short needle. That's the end of the first set. Then there are 5 more groups. We'll hook it up together. The 16th loop is alpha. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. And F. Drawing. This circle tightens the pin of the drawer. The 17th lap is made up of 6 groups. A short needle, a reduction stitch is composed. There are 12 needles in all. Now let's hook the first group. First, hook a standing pin. Hook a short needle into the drawer. Marking buckle. 1 reducer. That's the end of the first set. Then there are 5 more groups. We'll hook it up together. After the 17th hook, let's not pull it out yet. Add the filler cotton first. After placing the padded cotton, let's pull out the loop. Tighten the pin of the drawer. After adding the filler cotton, let's pull out the loop. Tighten the pin of the drawer. The 18th circle is made up of 1 reducer and 2 short stitches. 2 reducing pins consists of 2 short needles and 1 reduced needle. There are 8 stitches in all. Let's hook a standing pin first. Now hook the first reducer. It's the other half of the pin that was picked out, and the other half of the second stitch. Let's hook the first reducer. Marking buckle. Two short needles. Two reducing pins. Two short needles. One reducer. This completes the circle. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten the pin of the drawer. Let's hook another drawing pin. Leave a little thread to seal. Then cut the thread. We use this needle to seal it. It's the other half of the circle. Sew a circle. Tighten the thread along the seam. Finally hide the thread in. Tie a knot. Tie a knot and hide it. Cut off the threads. This completes the main part. Now we hook the ivory with white thread. First loop stitch. For short stitches. The first short stitch. Marking buckle. Second pin. The third short pin. The fourth short needle. Tightening coil. Cut off the wire ends. Remove the mark buckle at the mark buckle position. Pull to end the circle. Tighten the pin of the drawer. The second round is to pick the back half of the needle to hook the short needle. The last half of the needle is away from us. This half stitch. First hook a standing pin. Pick the back half stitch. Hook short needle. There are 4 needles in total. Marking buckle. Pick the back half stitch. Hook short needle. This is the third needle. The fourth needle. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten the pin of the drawer. Now it's in this shape. The third circle is made up of 4 short pins. First hook a standing pin. Hook the first short needle in the place of the drawer. Marking buckle. Second pin. The third short pin. The fourth short needle. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten the pin of the drawer. The fourth lap is made up of 2 groups, a short needle, a plus needle composition. That's 6 needles in all. Now let's do a group 1. First hook a standing pin. Hook the first short needle in the place of the drawer. Marking buckle. 1 plus pin. Due to relatively small, should be careful not to go through the opposite stitch. This is the first group. This, a second group, a short needle, 1 plus pin. The second set of hook is alpha. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten the pin of the drawer. The fifth circle is made up of 6 short pins. First hook a standing pin. Hook the first short needle in the place of the drawer. Marking buckle. Second pin. The third short pin. The fourth short needle. Fifth pin. The sixth short needle. Remove marker buckle. Mark the location of the buckle. Pull to end the circle. Tighten the pin of the drawer. Hook another drawing pin. Thread teacher. Because this is a smaller area, so it might be a little tricky to close. If you don't want to close it, let's cut the wire and hide it. There are 2 ways to sew. Then the ivory is finished. That's 2 hooks in all. Now let's hook both ears. First, loop the needle. 6 short needles. The first short stitch. Marking buckle. Then hook 5 short needles. Count by 1. Six short needles. After the hook, we tighten the coil. Cut the wire end. We're not pulling here. Let's just leave the circle open. It's a half circle. Now closing. The second circle is made up of 6 pins. That's 2 of the 12 stitches. First hook a rise pin. That's the log pin. And then flip it over. Flip over and hook 6 plus pins. 2 other stitches to hook 2 short stitches on each stitch. Now let's hook the first one and add the needle. We're here on the first stitch. Marking buckle. Second addition. Add the third needle. Add the fourth needle. Fifth addition. Add the sixth needle. It's right here where the first pin is marked. Here we go. This is the last one to add a needle. That completes the second lap. The third lap is the same. First hook a log pin. The standing pin. Then flip it over and hook 2 short needles. Double injection. A short needle. 1 reducer. A short needle, double injection. 2 short needles. There are 50 needles in all. Now let's hook a log pin. Flip over. 2 short needles. This is the first short stitch. We add the marker buckle. Second pin. Double injection. A short needle. 1 reducer. A short needle. Double injection. Two short needles. That completes the third lap. The fourth turn is to hook a log pin. First, flip over and hook 3 short pins. 1 plus 7 short stitches. 1 plus 3 short stitches. That's 17 stitches. First hook a log pin. Flip over. Hook the first short needle. Marking buckle. Second pin. The third short pin. 1 plus pin. 7 short stitches. One plus pin. 3 short needles. And that's it. Let's hook another pin, which is to draw the needle. Leave thread to close broken thread. This is done with 1 ear. We're gonna have to hook 2 ears together. Now let's hook the elephant's tail. The first is to fold the thread in half. So you're gonna hook 2 lines at the same time. Crochet through. 相位 between laps 9 and 10. Right behind here. Hook in this thread folded in half. Then hook for lock pins. First stitch. Second stitch. Third and fourth. Hook another. For lock pins later way. Snap line. Save a bit. Leave a line, and then you take this thread and you twist the loop. Let it spread out. And then the tail is finished. And hide this thread in here. Now let's assemble it. First of all, let's determine the location. The ivory is on top of the 7th to 8th circle. It's on either side of the nose. The direction is outward and downward. The ears are between the 10th and 18th turn. It's on both sides straight ahead. The center point is exactly in the middle. Right in the middle of the ear. Just above the 14th lap. There are 1 or 2 stitches between the ears. The eyes are above laps 12 and 13. There are 7 stitches between the center points of the eyes. Now let's close up. Now let's sew it up. This side is already sewn. Let's demonstrate this side. Don't leave the thread too long. It'll be easier to sew. And now they sew ivory. Tie a knot at the bottom when you're done. Hide the knot in. Show the ivory is finished. Next, sew the ears. The ear we're gonna sew it in front of this. Slant it in this direction in front. And with a certain knot. Long thread after sewing.绣第一页是 sewn. Now let's finish by gluing on the eyes. Eyes are made with adhesive strips. Now let's add eyes. Keep the tape. Get a little glue. Let's add another one. And finally, we're going to split it in two. Line this color to a blush. We're here under the eyes. Add 3 slashes to the blush. When you're done here, you go over here. Add like this. We'll finish the set together. Show our elephant is finished.